To anyone who's paid attention to Mark Hamill over the past several years, it's been clear and obvious that this man has gone off the deep end when it comes to politics, when it comes to Trump derangement syndrome, when it comes to ignoring everyone in his life that's telling him to put the phone down, stop tweeting about these things. You're driving yourself crazy and you're driving fans away from you and any of the projects you're involved with. Mark Hamill continued to go down this path all through the 2024 election, and it ended up with him having a complete and total meltdown, leaving Twitter for Blue Sky so he could be in his echo chamber, driving fans away from Star Wars because of his actions. And now, a month and a half after the election, Mark Hamill's finally reflecting on those things, and shocking to no one, he doesn't regret a thing. Disney Star Wars star Mark Hamill's unhinged anti-Trump rant sparks concern. I was devastated when he won. Mark Hamill admits being terminally online during the election made him crazy and ignored his daughter's advice to stop spamming political tweets. Well, this is Mark Hamill. This is who he has become, and it's sad. It's a sad state of affairs because a lot of people now, when they look at Luke Skywalker, it's hard for them to disconnect that with Mark Hamill's current life. Some fans were shocked upon seeing the unhinged anti-Trump diatribe delivered by Star Wars star Mark Hamill, who went into a spickle-specked rage over Trump while defiantly claiming he does not care how many fans he upsets with his hate for the president-elect. And I guess we can just listen to a little bit of this from Mark Hamill.
I never, like you, to your question, I never became active until wanting to make sure that, first of all, I was devastated. I want to get rid of the Electoral College because Hillary beat him by 3 million votes, just a shy under 3 million. And Gore beat W by 500,000.
This goes all the way back 8 years to how devastated and unhinged Mark Hamill has been. Maybe that explains a lot of what's going on with him mentally right now.
And it's making me crazy because I started reading about the Electoral College. And, oh, my God, this is a remnants of slave days when they were trying to, proportion the amount of votes with, how many slaves you owned. And, it was awful.
Fuck you.
But anyway, so that and Citizens United I'd like to get rid of. But in any case,
we need to stop letting fucking celebrities think we give two fucks about their, deep-minded thoughts about politics because they are all fucking retarded.
I started, as you said, you get most scorching hate tweets from the MAGA crowd. And when I was still on Twitter, I had to stop reading the responses. I wouldn't block anyone because then they could display Mark Hamill blocked you as a badge of honor. Right. But I muted like a mofo. I would mute, I looked up one day and I said, oh my God, I've been muting people for 40 minutes. So once I realized how it was eating into my own time, I said, the only thing to do is don't read the response. Yes. You just can't. You can't. And someone said to me, my daughter would say,
if you are spending 40 minutes muting people and going through it, you need to put the phone down, period. You need to put the phone down, period, Mark, because it's clearly affecting your mental health in a not great way. Not surprising that you're that weak, to be honest.
Daddy, you shouldn't tweet politically so much because, people get so angry. And so I wrote a tweet that I said, the people complaining about my Trump tweets have to understand. I love my country and I feel it's my patriotic duty to oppose this sociopathic, I forget.
He's slurring his words. Look at his eye right here. Something is actually wrong with Mark Hamill. I'm not even joking around when I say that. Something is wrong with him. Look at the way his eye is here.
And so I wrote a tweet that I said, the people complaining about my Trump tweets have to understand. I love my country and I feel it's my patriotic duty to oppose this sociopathic, I forget the other word, whatever it was, with every fiber of my being. And that's the way I've been. I thought, I do feel it's an obligation. And who cares about your career? People say, oh, well, it's hurting your career because you have to appeal to the whole country, not just half the country or 45% or whatever the MAGA crowd is. But I said, in the grander scheme of things, who cares if I lose a part in the movie because I hate the orange atrocity? I do, and I want people to know that. So,
Now, this is who he has become. He doesn't care if this profoundly affects the projects he's in. He doesn't care if nobody wants to be part of it. Like, this is his commitment. He's committed to this. And I will say this. There is a difference between going after Trump, right? And that might turn some people off. There is a difference between that, going after a politician, being unhinged about a politician, and then going after fans of that person or voters of that person very specifically. Those are two different things. And Mark Hamill made it clear that he will go after you. He fucking hates you if you vote for Trump. It doesn't matter if you're a Star Wars fan. It doesn't matter if you're going to a convention for Star Wars to not get involved with political shit like this. Mark Hamill told Trump voters to go force yourself, right? He did this multiple times. He fucking hates you if you voted for him. It's not just about the tweets and the actions towards a politician, towards the President Trump. That's not all it's about. It's also about going after the tens of millions of people that voted for him. That's when it becomes a different level entirely. This was him at Fan Expo Chicago.
I said that before, you know. I say, may the force be with you. Unless you're MAGA, then you can go force yourself.
Mark Hamill has completely desecrated any type of, possible legacy that he had with his actions over the past several years. He is unhinged. He's not mentally well. He may not be physically well. There is clearly something wrong with Mark Hamill, but he's all in. He's okay. He's okay with, losing out on fans. He's okay with destroying brands he's associated with because he feels like it's his duty to be this unhinged fucking lunatic. But I guess it's not your duty to be on X anymore doing it. You have to go to Blue Sky to your fucking hug box because of how crippled and devastated you were by this election. Mark Hamill is truly a pathetic individual. And this is not surprising to me in any way, shape, or form that so many people warned him about this and told him what was happening, and he didn't care because he is that far deranged with his TDS. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.